Very skilled. Another one of those top draft picks. SGA counted in a foul.
And especially Shea.
Thunder not able to capitalize on that possession after the Bulls gave it back on a turnover off the rebound. He can really heat up offensively. He's got 7 early. SGA and Horford again trying that pick and roll action, but this time it is Justin Jackson in the corner making his first shot as he misses again from downtown. Dort trying to sidestep. Horford's got another look at a 3, and that time he's able to knock it down.
Environment for these guys to play. So every time they step on the floor, there's a great appreciation and a little bit of conviction to make sure that they make the most out of every opportunity that they have on the floor.
A longer runway to get the season underway. And then he talked to Chris Paul, and Chris Paul said, you better get ready to go by December 1st. It's March 3rd. It was a game against the LA Clippers. LaVine has been feeling it here in the first and continues to torch the Nets.
You got to keep shooting, man. That's just how it is. And you know what? As finally, a shot falls from distance.
Mark Daigneault, his relationship with Billy Donovan goes back to when he was at Florida, when both were at Florida. And LaVine, another 3. Yeah, if you're one of the defensive players for the Thunder, Mike, why not take on the defensive assignment of going up against one of the top 11 scorers in the NBA from a season ago?
You know what? And that's just going to let you know where you are right now. And now let's keep in mind, too, all fairness, I'm going to say this to Nick, too, that that's a tough shot there by Paisley. Time to come up with another turnover guard. Dominic tonight, it's everybody.
SGA, hard drive, and a blocking foul in transition. Dribbles it across the timeline. Porter also in the game for Chicago. Porter got to his spot and pulls up for that jumper and knocks it down. Former top pick. Porter again to the baseline. Why not? And 2 in a row.
And see, that's one of those defensive rotations. You talk about those kinks on situations like that.
Isaiah Roby and Paisley, the front court players, and SGA again just lulling the defense to sleep. And just when you think you've got him bottled up.
Is so athletic, can get there with ease. Has trouble sometimes slowing it down.
Got to refine that finish a little bit, as that is a shooter's bounce. Marking it again, defended by Roby, and a little stutter step was able to get him a free shot at the rim.
Now keep in mind, now he's what, 6'11", putting the ball on the floor from that distance, not turning it over, and able to finish. The kid's got some talent.
A couple of rookies faced up out there on the perimeter, and Markkanen again had the reverse offensive rebound inside of the putback. Thunder offense has gone quiet here. Hutchison, little stutter step in that time. Chicago, as Horford is back out on the floor, as is Paisley. Thunder have gone quiet, missed 6 consecutive shots until that 3 there by Maledon. At the top of the key, passed up the 3 instead, wants to drive, took a bump, somehow able to get that shot off. Offensive rebound, Horford keeps it alive. Diallo hangs in the air long enough for the left-handed scoop.
You got to learn to not do that, especially when teams are really pressed by time.
Speaking of pressed by time, Horford there with the shot clock expiring, recognizing, putting it up. And boy, you know he's going to have no panic whatsoever as White with way too much space to navigate inside.
That's the thing with Horford, defend a moving target.
Thunder do a good job at cutting off the initial valve there of LaVine.
But actually, last season at the shooting guard position really helped open up his eyes to a lot of things that maybe he didn't really realize before.
Wings around to Jackson, passes up the 3, wants to drive, and Carter came in and swiped it away. Here come the Bulls. LaVine lost it initially, but able to gather and score underneath. Kobe White makes it now 9 consecutive for Chicago, as he had a great look straight away for that 3. Thunder trying to get out as Horford springs free and is held on by White, counted on a foul. Swatted out of your hands.
No. Yeah, well, you can do that. But what if you got big, strong hands like me? You got to wrap me up. That's just a strong move by Kobe White. He's been quiet in this second quarter.
Markkanen steps back off the flare-out screen and scores on the 3.
Get into the lane and find opportunities on the other side of the floor. Drive and kick, move the ball, and get better looks offensively, guys.
Better dodge the bullet there. See if we find their rhythm on offense. That's a good pass.
And speaking of wide open,
get some of those habits in that you want to have during the season.
fire three. That is good. That's going to feel good for him.
And I like that. I like him taking that shot without even thinking about it. I thought a couple of times in the first half, he kind of thought about it and was trying to get his teammates involved.
2-43 last year, did not participate in the bubble in Orlando. Billy Donovan took over for Jim Boylan, who was let go, to shoot here in the third.
And this is what preseason is all about, making the most of it. As White knocks down another three.
It ripped away. It's loose. Finally, Porter springs it free. And White drills another three. Well, that extends throughout this organization, throughout the players, as there is another three by Kobe White, who's now got 22 in his fourth three. But the familiarity of basketball, I think it brings a little calmness, a little normalcy. Beautiful pass. Melodone finds a slashing Jackson who throws it down.
Hey, folks, we miss you fans, but thank you for being with us here on Fox Sports Oklahoma. You're home for Thunder basketball all season as you talk about being hot.
The Thunder get 5.
Kobe did a good job of reading that inbound pass, thinking that Chicago was going to go with a hurry-up offense, and they do just that. Offensive skills here, folks.
Well, he's got 18 here in this third quarter. It was Levine in the first as Melodone. And have his feet set, squared up. He's had a much better shot. They've been dropping his Levine. Beautiful reverse underneath.
I like what Coach Mark Dagenhall said. Refreshing, to be back here as Markkanen lines up another three.
It's going to be really hard not to root for Chicago this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of the imprint that Billy Donovan left on this organization over the last 5 years. There's a reverse dunk by Williams.
It's been, like I said, this is a first time, situation for us as well. It's a nice move by Frank Jackson to get all the way to the basket.
Krzyzewski's always looking for a shot. This time, beautiful dish underneath, and Moses Brown with the stuff.
I followed his career for a long time, folks.
The length there of Hutchison just snatched that ball away. Williams, one rookie going up against another, and that time. All right, thank you, Paris. George Field said, great opportunity to come in, be a leader.
Played for the same club team that Tony Parker owns, part owner.
Last 3 years, really, as that follow-up dunk by Gafford. One of the many intriguing players for this Thunder team that we're going to keep a close eye on. He was a second-round pick. Jackson fires a three and knocks it down.
Melodone was impressive on his debut, ironically in San Antonio, where Tony Parker started his career.
The Thunder operation there over at the Thunder Ion has been really special as well so far.
All right, thank you, Nick. We'll start to see more and more players. Here's a nice dive. You and I don't know anything about those.
No, not at all. Not at all, being West Coast guys.
And banking it in that time. Charges.
He did a good job, too, just waiting for that to develop.
Oh, the explosion there by Hutchison. How about that burst? A little brighter wood.
Brand new floor, right?
Brand new. First professional game is this one here tonight that this floor sees.
He's taken care of himself over the years. Continues to contribute as that will end tonight's ball game.